Good morning, everybody. Today is December 21st, 2022. It's about 6:33 in the morning here in Cody, Wyoming, which is the closest town to the east entrance of Yellowstone Park as you can get. They say it's 13 below zero, and it feels like 41 below zero. There's a lot of people moving to the west. And this is a cautionary tale for people who are moving from the south or warmer climates to northern climates. This is a fairly frequent occurrence in this part of the world. And if you don't know what wind chill factor is, think of it like an evaporatory cooler, like a swamp cooler. Wind blowing through a water-saturated medium, like a sponge or straw, will cool the air down. Well, it doesn't matter if it's happening at 100 degrees or it's happening at negative 13 degrees. It makes everything feel cooler. That's what we're dealing with here. So I'm just waiting for the sun to come up just a moment, and I'm going to take you outside and show you what negative 13 degrees looks like and sounds like. It has a distinctive sound, and what 41 below wind chill factor is like if you've never experienced it. This is just a precautionary tale for anybody who's moving here. You better be a little hardy if you're planning on moving out here to the west, especially north. So I've got this titanium cup, and I've got a tea kettle. I got an electric tea kettle here. I'm gonna fill this titanium cup full of boiling water. And hopefully the sun is up enough that you're going to be able to watch me do this. So I've already boiled this water once, so it should be plenty hot. But I used to work in this weather a lot, and one of my decisions to become a blacksmith years ago was because I wanted to be warm in the winter, and I didn't figure there'd be any way better than to stand in front of a glowing forge to stay warm in the wintertime. Okay, so I'm gonna take this cup and I'm gonna fill it full of freshly boiled water. And then we're going to step outside the blacksmith shop here. Open the door up. We did get some snow last night, and it was enough. It was enough to, well, the door's going to have to push the... Nothing works when it's this cold. Batteries on cars and on phones, they don't work so well. You can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, it's still pretty, man, that old mailman is out early. Holy moly, it's not even 7 o'clock. That was a mailman going by. Okay, so we're going to try this, and I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. We're going to go back here. Back here like this now. 13 below zero, 41 wind chill, the wind's blowing, gusting pretty good. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. It turned to steam before it even hit the ground. But I want you to listen to this. I hope you can hear that noise. So when it gets really cold, hear that? The ice crystals harden up, and when you step on them and they rub together, they make this squeaking noise. Hear that? Now, frostbite is funny. When you first start to develop frostbite, like on your toes, like when I was cowboying and your toes would get cold, it burns. It almost burns like you're burning yourself in a fire, like you got your feet too close to a campfire, and it burns. But then after a while, it quits hurting, and that's when you know you're in trouble. Because when you start losing feeling in your extremities, that's when you're in trouble. All the steel gets super hard, like even like the teeth on a transmission and stuff like that. So it's really easy to destroy a transmission or a rear end out of your truck. Or when I was doing steel work back in the day, we'd be out trying to work in this, and you'd be trying to make bolts with an aligning pin. And I've actually seen the aligning pins, it's been so cold that the aligning pin will just shear off when you're driving it into two pieces of steel. I thought maybe there'd be a car drive by and you could hear that squeaking noise. That's my foot pushing down on the fresh snow. We got about, I don't know, about probably 3 inches. The funny thing about the snow here, it's not like snow back east. It's dry. It's dry snow, and one of the ways you can tell that it's good snow to ski is when it lands on you. If it puddles up and you can bump it off like that, that's nice powder. That's the powder that you're looking for when you want to go powder skiing. But you don't even get wet. It's so dry here. It's so dry, and as long as you got good insulation on, you don't even get wet. It never even melts on you. It's so cold it just it almost dries instantly. So I wish the sun was up more so I could show you. But this isn't going to last very long because the battery on my phone will freeze up. But 13 below, 15 below. Feels like 41 below. There you can see that snow. You can see how it lays on you. And it actually doesn't even stick. It just bumps right off. It doesn't even get wet. It's not even wet. You won't get wet until you come back in. So, happy winter solstice, everybody. Stay warm and be safe. And before you move to Cody, Wyoming, you might want to come here in the wintertime to get a little feel of what it's like. Everybody's got a plug-in on the front of their car here, and it's not because they're electric. Get it hot and hit it always where your safety is going to like the content. Slip over to the Cody Ironworks Etsy store and share some love. Thanks, everybody.